Melanie's my homie, and we got a really big content creator, and maybe y'all can learn something. So, Melanie, I want to ask both of y'all a question. We're gonna start with Melanie. Melanie, for any woman in here that wants to be, I don't know, she wants to be a dancer. So like when Drake is on tour and he has like, they want to do choreography, they want to be with these, big name choreographers, and they want to be on the big stage at Staples Center and Madison Square Garden and things of that nature. They want to be on tour with Chris Brown and things of that nature. Do they need to go to Los Angeles to make this an opportunity? Please tell women in here, like, I don't know whether you know the best way or a legitimate way for them to, like, get into this sort of industry without, fucking Harvey Weinstein or whoever else is in that position. So please talk about that.
First of all, let's never ever mention Harvey Weinstein.
We don't gotta mention him, but like I say the pretty privilege thing because no, I listen. I don't know. I
I'm
don't
just
know.
making fun of you because you said a big name and he's literally been accused and has been like in the media for
But Mel,
using
we're
women.
not.
But anyway, that's
We
beyond
can't.
that. In terms of getting into the entertainment industry for women, specifically dance, right? Number one is to train in any field. So in whatever city you're in, train and train a lot. Go into class or go to the cruise if you don't have the money. A lot of us are poor in New York City. A lot of my friends who are right now on tour with Chris Brown, Usher, all of them, they learned in the streets. So we actually have that as kind of an advantage because growing up in the streets and learning how to dance in the street, we got the sauce that the people who just learn in the studios don't have. But also, if you want to break into the industry, you do have to find a studio that is connected to people who are in the industry. It's very easy to find them. The way I found it was a simple Google search, but I also had the privilege of living in New York City, and New York City is a hub for the entertainment industry. You do eventually need to move to a bigger city. The bigger cities are New York, LA, Atlanta, kind of Miami, kind of Chicago, right? So you do have to move to one of these cities to break into the industry, whether that be film, um, dance, or music in general. Just know what you want to do and who's where. So, for instance, there's a really big acting and film industry in Atlanta, but and the people who are booked out of Atlanta generally book, for instance, like Tyler Perry, so on and so forth. Like you could literally research all these things. In New York City, if you're a professional dancer, the things that you're going to get booked for are things that are shot in New York City. You can literally look up what is shot there, what is filmed there, you know what I mean? And that's how you book that. Or what artists book out of New York City. Not many artists in terms of dance book specifically out of New York City. There's a few. Cardi B, Beyonce usually has a New York audition. Madonna usually has a New York audition. Janet usually has a New York audition. But primarily in terms of dance, most of the big artists book out of Los Angeles. They just do. It is what it is. But a lot of the up and coming like Southern artists like Megan Thee Stallion, Lil Nas X right now, and whatever. Those choreographers are based out of Atlanta, so they will book out of Atlanta because that's what they will see you. Because, for instance, like Sean Bankhead, who literally, there's a new category at the MTV VMAs for best choreography. And of like the six, again, I'm paraphrasing, I'm probably saying the wrong number, but like, let's say the number is six. He's like four of the six videos he choreographed himself, Sean Bankhead, but he's from Atlanta. So you want to be in Atlanta. So really it's about doing your due diligence and putting yourself in the spaces, but also having the fucking talent and doing the fucking work. On top of that, some of it is just work on your look, work on whatever that look is for you. The more unique the look that you have, the more specific your pocket, then you can like have your goals. So just be very, very specific about what your goals are. Find out how to do that and just do it. All of this information is literally online.
And let me ask you this, Mel, before I ask Kaylin the question I want to ask her. So, is a woman in Minneapolis, Minnesota, or a woman in Washington D.C. or in Maryland, would it be better if she wants to get into this industry and she doesn't know any choreographers directly and she doesn't know someone like Mel who's already in this industry that can help her, get into this industry? Would it be beneficial for her to, like, TikTok, Instagram, whatever social media platform she has, would it be beneficial for her to actually, you know, record herself dancing to whether it be Wizkid, Chris Brown, whatever, any of these Afrobeat songs, whatever it may be, and posting it on the internet? Can women get opportunities and call ups from stuff like that as well?
Absolutely. But you gotta be that nice. Like you gotta be nice. So I've had instances, or I've heard of instances of like a Chris Brown, even Drake, Chris Brown, Drake. I think also Tank did it because you could just choreograph for that artist, tag them, and a lot of them they look through social media. So you do have to have a really high dance presence on social media because social media is your business card as well, and you can get found on social media. But usually people who are not in LA, New York City, Miami, or in Atlanta who are booked through social media are disgusting. Like the fucking most phenomenal shit you've ever seen, mind blowing type dancer. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I say like do the work. Like be that nice. If you that nice, you could get booked anywhere in the world now, right? But if you are someone who just wants who's really good but wants to get better and still wants the opportunity to work, because there are so many people of so many levels who can still be like a consistently working dancer, as long as you're like, I'll say like just above average. Like just above average dancers really work a lot, especially if they have a really good look, and you have to move it to a main city to do that.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mel. I appreciate it. Um, hey, June and Kat, I see y'all working very hard as moderators in this chat right now. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate y'all. I've been able to just enjoy the conversation. Ty, do you have
Yeah.
anything you want to say before I ask Kaylin a question?
Yeah, so I'm going to say something because I'm actually going to get off.
Okay.
It's around that time. It's Madly. Great show, Noble. By the way, yeah. So, like I mentioned before, brother. Um, as I said, I'm going to keep on saying that till I'm blue in the face. Men, we need to do more. We need to have more standards. We need to get on our shit. Like being honest with you, like women are speaking up. And if we're trying to obviously be, you know what I mean, be on one and come together, we're going to have to work hard. We're going to have to work hard for each other and understand one another the best way we can. I understand that I'm going a little bit back and forth. It's all games and all funny games, especially with Melanie up here. So it's never anything personal. I think you should get that a bit. But regardless, as I said, I appreciate you having me up here. Ladies and gentlemen, please do our best that we can for us to come together and be understanding of the person that you're talking to. You don't know what they're going through in life. So thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you. And I'll see
Thank
you
you, Ty.
again.
I
Thank
appreciate
you
you
so
too.
much, friends. Callie, thank you so much. Melanie, goodbye.